Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend, for it's our last refrain.
Hi guys, I hope you guys are doing great, and today I'm gonna make a short video about converting a foreign driver's license into a Filipino driver's license. I just did it recently myself, and well, recently it was last month. So yeah, and I found there was a lot of confusion and you know, the website of the LTO, I looked under there. However, it doesn't explain to you exactly what there is involved and how it works. So I looked on the internet, and I watched YouTube videos, and a lot of people tell different stories, and maybe the different stories are true, who knows, but in my case it was completely different than it was explained to me on YouTube and on the LTO website. And I even went to a local LTO office and asked for information. And unfortunately I got the wrong information. I called another LTO office, again, wrong information. So I thought, I got to make a video about it and tell everybody how it actually works. So first of all, let me tell you what you have to bring. And I made some notes here, and sorry I have to look at my notes sometimes because I don't want to be wrong here. So what you have to bring? Of course, your driver's license, your passport, a photocopy of your driver's license, both sides, a photocopy of your passport with your picture, a photocopy of the visa in your passport. What else? Let me take a look here. So, copy of your passport, first page and visa page, driver's license front and back. In my case, a marriage certificate. That's what they asked for. However, it was nowhere on the website that you needed that. Nowhere on the videos, YouTube videos, said anybody that you needed a marriage certificate. But you know, you bring everything. You bring your birth certificate, you bring your marriage certificate, you bring your passport, you bring everything if you need something, because unexpectedly they might ask you for something that you didn't bring. So, and I have to say the process is actually easy, you know, as long as you know what to bring and how to do it, you know, it's fairly easy. I was really surprised. So, like I said, I went to a couple different local LTO offices, and they gave actually the wrong information, because everybody said you need to be in the country for 90 days before you can convert it, which is actually not true. The way it's explained on the website is you can use your foreign driver's license for 90 days before you have to convert it into a Filipino driver's license. So the 90 days is not how long you stayed in the country, or that you need to stay in the country for 90 days, but it is, you can use it, you can use your foreign license for 90 days. And it says on the website, within the 90 days you have to convert it. So, let me pause for a second here. So guys, your driver's license cannot be expired. Absolutely not. And it has to be in English. If it's not an English written driver's license, then you need to go to your embassy or consulate and have it officially translated, and then you can convert it. If it's English, no problem. So what it says on the website, that the driver's license has to be from a country where they drive on the same side as in the Philippines, not on the opposite side, like for example in Thailand. Not that they ever asked me or said something about it, or was never said on videos that it has to be like that, but apparently it is. Let me see. Of course, and I didn't go to the local LTO office, you know, there's just little, and because they all said the same thing. You have to be in the country for 90 days before you can convert. You know, so they didn't let me actually convert it there. So I thought I go to the main office in Quezon City, and there was no problem there whatsoever. You know, so so I went to Quezon City, main office. So when you arrive there, you go to a sort of a reception area, and there you have to show your passport, your visa, your driver's license, and this guy actually tells you, yes, you have all the stuff that you need to go in, and there he tells you too that you need a medical, and the medical is nothing, you know, like special. The medical is actually, you can do that there in an office, in the building next to the LTO office. There are a lot of security guards there around you where you can ask where that is, but it's right the building next door. There are also a lot of fixers that come and attack you on the road because they want to help you get your driver's license. I don't know how much money they ask because I didn't want a fixer, you know, to help me. So it's not necessary. You don't need a fixer whatsoever because it's very simple once you're there. So after you come out of the reception area, that guy says you go for a medical first. Now on the website it says you need a, let me see how it's actually, a negative drug test result. I didn't need that, you know, nobody asked that. So I went to next door to the medical center, you know, where they do a medical. And the medical is nothing special either. You go in there, you fill out your name and address and all the stuff. And then you see a doctor, I assume. And you have a whole questionnaire, and they ask you, did you have a heart attack, do you have lung problems, do you have this, do you have that? In my case, always was all no problems whatsoever. And then they do an eye test, you know, like they have a thing on the wall with the right eye, with the left eye, and see if you can see. They do to see if you're colorblind with those cards with the numbers and colors. You know, nothing special, and that was it. Not even a blood test, not even blood pressure, nothing. It was very simple, and a lot of confusion also about the license and the medical test, the money, how much it cost. Well, the medical was 500 pesos, so no big deal basically, you know. I went from the videos that I saw on the internet. In my mind, total was going to cost 3,600 pesos, which was not true either, you know. And a lot of those videos all came back to the 300, 600 pesos. I don't know where they got it from. Was it maybe because they used a fixer that they have to pay that guy? I don't know. I have no idea. But the medical was 500 pesos. So after you have the medical, you go back in, and then you go actually in the LTO office. And there are a lot of windows on this one side, all numbered windows where the employees are sitting. you, in this case, it was window 3. You go in there, you show all your stuff that you need, driver's license, the copies. This guy takes the copies. Then he said, you wait a second, and then like 10 minutes later, they call you to another window. There you have to show your passport and your license again, and then they give you a piece of paper. With that piece of paper, you go and wait again for a couple of minutes. Then they call you, well, if they see all the paperwork is correct, then that's fine. And like I said, in my case, they asked for a marriage certificate, which I didn't expect. I had it with me, but I didn't expect that, because nowhere did it say that I needed that, and I was not in the country for 90 days. I was way less. I came in on a visitor's visa for 1 month, and then within that 1 month I went out the country and came back in with my wife, and I had a Balikbayan stamp in there in my passport, which was good for 1 year. So it was maybe 45 days after the total days in the country that I exchanged that driver's license. So not 90 days. And then they call you to another window to take a picture, to have a signature on a piece of paper. And then you go sit down and wait again. And then they call you to another window again, and there you pay. And it is 780 pesos for the license itself. So you pay 500 for the medical and 780, if I'm not mistaken, 750 or 780 for the license itself. And I will put a picture here with the receipt, how much it actually was. And then once you paid, you sit and wait there for a while again, and then they call your name, and there you pick up your driver's license. It's ready. I honestly, I couldn't believe it that I couldn't take it with me like that same day, but yeah. I arrived there at that LTO center maybe at 9:30 in the morning. From there, I went to do the medical. After the medical, I went in the office itself, and with the waiting and the picture taking and the paperwork, I was out of there before noon, before 12 o'clock, with the driver's license in my hand. So that was, I didn't expect that, but it was a nice surprise actually, that you got it with you right away. The other thing also where there is some confusion is a lot of people don't mention it, and it's not mentioned anywhere, because it says convert your foreign driver's license into a Filipino driver's license. Well, guys, you don't lose your original driver's license. You don't have to give it to them. They don't take it away from you. You keep your original driver's license and you get your Filipino driver's license. So basically, that was the whole process. And the whole process actually took 2.5 hours, It was really fast, and you don't need a fixer, because there are security guards everywhere. They know exactly where to point it, where you have to go, if you ask them. However, it is very simple. I hope this video brings some clarification to the driver's license issue. Like I say, don't always count on a little local LTO office, because in my case, twice they had it wrong, so I went to the main office, and obviously there they know what they're doing. and it was fast and quick. So that was it, guys. I hope it helps you guys out a little bit, and thank you for watching. And if you like the video, please consider subscribing and give me a like and a thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Bye bye.
Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they